Well, Naomi, I promised you some nuclear resurrection soup. Here it is, and I'm going to show you how to make it. Hello. Typically in my Traveling Electrician series, I'm teaching you how to do electrical work or some interesting things that I find on the road. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make nuclear resurrection soup because we have this coronavirus thing coming around. Okay, I've already started prepping. In this bowl, I've got a whole bunch of cilantro, I got a handful of parsley, and I got some carrots all ground up. Now, I'm using this Cuisinart pull chop. And it's a wonderful, wonderful kitchen tool, and this is something you can easily use in a motel. Now, I'm going to demonstrate how to use this on some onions and some other things as we go. But this is a fantastic tool. And for what we're doing with this soup, we want to get everything ground up as nice as we can so that all the nutrients get out and we get the full effect of it. Okay, we're going to use a bunch of ginger in our soup. So here it is. Now we have to grind it up. Now we have to get the skin off, and the best way I found is to take a spoon and kind of just clean it off just like that. You can see just rubbing it. You can see how that is clean. So I'm going to take the time and go ahead and clean the ginger. Okay, so now that we got the ginger cleaned off, what I'm going to do is just cut it into some smaller pieces. Now typically I may just want to grate it, and that way I'd want to leave it bigger, but I'm going to put this in the pull chop. I'm just going to cut a little small. Now the pull chop will grind this, but I just want to help it out a bit. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll just put that in for now, and we'll add some other ingredients to the pull chop as we go. Okay, this batch of soup is going to have 2 nice-sized onions and 3 full heads of garlic. Not cloves of garlic, heads of garlic. A lot of people say garlic is great medicine. I agree with those people. So I've got all of that garlic into the pull chop machine. Now this is holds 4 cups. So that is 3 heads of garlic there. There's the residue from the cilantro and parsley. The garlic will help clean that out. We'll put that in the soup as well. So I'm going to give this about 20 or 25 yanks. Okay, so we're all done. So it's time to put that into our prep bowl for later. Now we're going to cut up an onion. And what I'm going to do, since I'm going to put this in the pull chop, I'm going to just cut it in some big pieces like this and dump it in. So I've got basically 2 onions I'm putting in the pull chop, about 20-25 yanks. Okay, so that's done. Time to put that into the ingredients. Okay, this soup we're also going to use about 5 jalapeno peppers and about 5 serrano peppers as well, fresh ones. So we have to prepare those. Here's a technique we're going to use for those. The way to get the seeds out of your peppers, the way I like to do it, cut the top off. Okay, throw that away. Cut the tip. We're going to save the tip. There's no seeds in it. So then what I'm going to do is carefully, on this jalapeno, cut it in half like that. Okay, so then I'm going to take a spoon, okay, and all I got to do, now I'll typically do this over a bag, but you can take a spoon and get in here, and once you get started, you can just scrape the seeds right out. Now, of course, if I do this like that, I get my cutting board dirty, so this is something I might want to choose to do over a plate. So let me prepare the rest of these peppers, and we'll put them in the pull chop. So I've got the peppers chopped up in the bowl, and I've cut up 2 chicken breasts and put them in. So now we're ready to transfer this into our stock pot on the stove top. Okay, this can be made with water, but we're going to add some chicken broth to it. And I've got some vegetable broth here. So it's no chicken, but it's got vegetables. So I'm going to add that in. I checked the ingredients. It all seems pretty healthy. So now it's just time to go ahead and put this in. So basically we're going to have to add enough liquid so that we can stir this up, and then keep in mind that we're going to be adding a bunch of noodles in later. So we need extra pasta for that. Now of course you can use rice instead of pasta if you like. That's up to you. I prefer noodles on this. So I've got the rest of the stock in and rinsed out the boxes. I've started to turn the heat on. So let's put a few more ingredients in. I'm going to add some little unfiltered extra virgin olive oil. Just that always helps the flavor, and that's good for you. Okay, another thing I'm adding here, some turmeric. Let's get this in here. Okay, or I like to use organic spices. Let's put a generous amount. And let's do some organic paprika. Now the thing about this, typically when one is cooking, they want all the flavors to balance out. In this situation, I kind of want them to compete against each other because we're making some kind of organic medicine here. I'll have to give that a good stir, and also I got 2 lemons here, so I'm going to add the lemon juice of both lemons, and then I'm going to add some salt and pepper to taste, and I'm using Himalayan pink salt. So I'll get working on that right now. So while our soup is on the stove starting to cook, okay, this is something else that I've been doing a long time to help through the winter time. Take some apple cider vinegar, and it's best to get it organic with the mother, which is something that when it's fermenting it creates. And I just pour a little bit into some water, have a drink of that, and that I know personally that helps me stay healthy. So I'm going to have that glass while the soup is cooking. Okay, so I've got this to where everything's boiling, and what you want to do, you want to get it boiling and let it simmer a bit, and then you can turn the heat up a little bit again to get it boiling, and I'm going to add my noodles in, and I'll have to stir those in and watch this. This is a 6-quart pot. For this batch, it would have been better to have an 8-quart pot, which I don't have, but I made some extra. Now, once this is done, you can keep this in the refrigerator for up to a week, and you can also put it in the freezer. That's what I'll typically do, is have some when I cook it, and then save some in the freezer and have a batch at a time. But due to this flu season, coronavirus and all that, I'm going to be eating a bit more of this. It is quite a production to make this, as you can probably tell. So anyway, I'm going to add my noodles right now. Alright, so of course when I do this I got to stir them in and watch it. And this is where, when making soup like this with noodles, you got to keep a good eye on it, and you got to stir it so it doesn't boil over. Something happens when the noodles get in there that makes that want to froth up. Okay, Naomi, I delivered on my promise to make you some soup, and now you know how to make it yourself. So I'd like you and everybody across the pond to stay safe and do what you can. I know what you are, and especially keep using that great sense of humor of yours.